Okay, let's record on this computer. Let's get started. Question number 2. For question number 2, Hasib, join me, please.
How many acute angles are there inside in a regular hexagon?
Okay, what's an acute angle? I just mentioned them earlier. What's acute mean?
An angle below 90 degrees.
Below 90 degrees. Now, these angles here, are they below 90 degrees? That's what you have to think about. So if we do, first of all, we need to work out what the angles are inside a regular pentagon. And the easiest way to do that is to divide the pentagon starting from one corner into triangles. How many triangles can you see now?
3.
3. Well done. Excellent. How much does one triangle add up to inside? You should know that. What does the inside of a triangle add up to? The 3 angles.
3 angles.
What do the angles inside a triangle add up to?
180.
That's better. So you got 3 of them. So how much is that altogether then?
3 times 180 equals.
So all the angles inside add up to what?
540.
Okay, now remember we have to divide that by 5 of them because there's 5 angles, equal ones, because it's a regular pentagon. So what's 540 divided by 5?
108.
And is 108, is it less than 90?
No.
So that's why the answer is no. There's no acute angles. They are all obtuse angles. So that's why it's 0. Are we happy with that, Hasib?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Question number 3. Let's find out who needs help on number 3. Number 3. I don't think anybody needs help on number 3, actually. Yeah, Sarah, give me number 3, please.
This pictogram shows the number of pupils in each of 6 classes in a school. The 2 smallest classes are combined for a school trip. How many pupils are there in the combined group?
Okay, so there's 2 smallest classes. So the 2 smallest classes are going to be class number 3. And which other one?
Class number 5.
Okay, because they got the least amount of pictures on there. So class number 3's got 4 circles. How many pupils altogether?
That's 16.
And class number 5's got 1, 2, 3 full ones. So 3 times by 4 will give you 12. And it's got 3 quarters, which is worth
3.
3. And 6 add 5 is?
3.
Okay. Are we happy with that?
Yes.
Yes. Next question. Do number 4 as well.
A third of the pupils in class 4 get ill and can't go on a school trip. How many pupils from class 4 do go on the trip?
So if 1/3 are ill, how many are healthy?
1/3.
How many are healthy?
2/3.
2/3. So 1/3 are ill, the other 2/3 can go. So you got to look at 2/3 of the number of students in year 4. So you got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, because each circle is 4 pupils. So how do we work out 2/3 of 24?
2/3 of 24 is 24 divided by 3 times 2, which is equal to 16.
Okay, so you need to first of all work out how many people there are in class 4, which is 24. And then you have to think if 1/3 are ill, if you got 1/3 ill, then you'll have 2/3 which are okay. And that adds up to 3/3, which is the whole class. So you have to know your basic fractions. Okay, done. I hope that helps. Okay, question number 6. Wow, who needs help on question number 6? Mr. Yahya, join me number 6, please. Go.
Joey starts watching the film at 14:45. The film lasts for 142 minutes. What time will it be when the film ends? Give your answer in the 24-hour clock.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, just switch your microphone off for the moment. Okay, we have to choose somebody else to help with that question because we can't hear anything. Your microphone sounds quite busted. Okay, Ibrahim, question number 6 is yours as well. Let's go. So we got 142 minutes. I mean, it's divided by 60.
60.
And that gives you what? 2
2
hours and?
2 minutes.
And how many minutes?
2.
Are you sure? 2 hours will give you 120, isn't it? It's not 2 hours, 2 hours 22, yes?
I thought you
Yes?
yes.
Okay. So you got 14, 45, and you're going to add on to how much?
2 hours and 22 minutes.
Okay, let's go. So you got 45 at 22. That gives us what? How much?
67.
Can we have that? Are we allowed to have that time?
No.
Okay, Mr. Yahya, keep your mute, please. No, so 1667. What do we do with that now?
You have to minus 60 from 67, which is 7, and then you have to add 1 hour more to the hours, so it's 17.
There you go.
17.
And we've done these kind of questions in our time module where we're doing that adjustment. So we keep the minutes on the minute side and then we adjust it and add an hour. Job done. Okay, question number 7. Let's have Sarah, please. Sarah, 7's yours.
Harriet makes some purple paint by mixing 1.75 liters of red paint with 480 milliliters of blue paint and 710 milliliters of white paint. How many liters of purple paint does she end up with? Circle the correct answer.
So what do we do?
You add up 1.75 at 480 milliliters and 710 milliliters.
Okay, so we have to change them, all of them into what?
Liters.
Into liters. Put extra 0 on there, make it look nice. Done. So how do we change them into milliliters, to liters?
You divide by 1,000.
Okay, lovely. You divide it by 1,000. So that gives you 0. That's 13. 14. 7, 7, 14. 14 add 5 is 19. So the answer, we don't need the final 0. So the right answer is?
A.
Okay. What was your answer for that one?
B.
Oh, that's too small. Okay, you add in those numbers. You can change them into milliliters first if you want to, and then convert to liters then, but that's just unnecessary. Okay. Yeah, your microphone seems to be broken. Okay. So it'll be difficult for you to kind of take part in the recorded session because it's just going to be noise. Okay, question number 8. I need the person who got number 8 wrong. Okay, which actually was Yahya. Let's find Ibrahim. Ibrahim, you do number 8 because you also got that wrong. Okay, go, Ibrahim.
What is the volume of this keyboard?
Okay, what was your answer?
Mine was 100.
Your answer was 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what do we do? How do we start this question?
Do you do 6 times by 4 times?
Okay, so you're not going to start with the formula. Are you not going to start with the formula?
You are.
So what's the formula then?
Is it like length times by width?
Length times by width is the formula for the area of a rectangle. Are you working on area or are you working on volume?
Volume.
So you got to add a bit onto that. You're nearly there.
Length times by width times by height.
That's better. You were nearly there. Okay, good. So length, width, height. Okay, new message. No, Yahya, your microphone is definitely broken because All we can hear here is lots of noise. Okay, just noise coming through. Go for it. So you got 4. Come on, give me the numbers.
4 times by 6
Time by.
times by 2.5.
So is that a calculation that you did for your at home?
No,
What do you do?
I did only 2.5. I did 2.5 times by 4.
And you managed to get 100.
Yeah.
If you do 2.5 times by 4, shouldn't that give you 10? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 times by 6 is?
4 times by 6, 24.
So you got 24 times by 2.5. So how do we do that quickly? What do we do?
You do 24 times by 2.
Which is?
Times by half, which is 48.
And then 24 times by a half, which is?
24 and a half.
Are you sure?
Oh, 24. Do you divide it?
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? 24
But
times by a half
times.
is, yeah, hello. So if you do 24 times by a half, isn't it going to be 24 times by 1 over 1 times by 2? Isn't it going to be the same as dividing by 2? It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you so shocked for? When you multiply anything by a half, you're dividing it by 2.
Yeah.
So what are those two added together?
60.
Done. Straightforward stuff. Length times by width times by height. Okay. Now, question number 9. Let's have somebody got number 9. Hasib, yours.
Susie divides a block into 4 equal sized sections. Then she divides 2 of the sections in half. She uses her circle to create the spinner shown below. What fraction of the whole spinner is made up of star sections?
Okay, first of all, we have to understand what's going on in the question. So she divided everything into 4 pieces. Then she divided the 4 pieces into half again. I think there's a line missing here. So everybody needs to put that line back into the diagram, please. So that gives us now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many equal parts, Hasib?
8. There's 8 equal parts.
Equals 8. Okay. Right, so there's 8 equal parts, and remember this part here, they didn't draw the line in there. Okay, they didn't draw the line in there. So we put in ourselves. Okay, so we got 8ths. So they want to know how many of the 8ths do you have something which you have what is it, stars?
Yeah.
So the stars got this 1/8 here. And remember the star is on this section here. It's on 2 pieces. So how many 8ths is that all together then?
3.
So it's got 2/8, the big piece, plus 1/8, the little piece. That gives us how many 8ths?
3.
3/8. Done. Okay, so there is a missing bit of the diagram that you had to put in yourself. You had to put those extra dotted lines in for the question to make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 10, 11, and 12. Okay, question number 10, 11, and 12. So number 10, let's have the hoop number 10 wrong. Okay. Talha, young man, go. Start from here.
John went on holiday. On the second day, she took 133 photos. On the third day, she took 53 photos. On the fourth and final day, she took as many photos as the first 3 days put together. In total, John took 400 photos during her holiday. What is the mean number she took per day? Is it 100?
Okay, well, the answer already is 100 already written in there. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Just giving us the answer. How do we get to the answer? So she took 400 photos. Is that right? During the whole holiday, is that right?
Yeah. So first you have to do 133 plus 53 plus 186. Then you have to do 186.
No, it's even easier than that. How do you work out the mean?
Add all the numbers and divide it by the value.
So what was the total number of photos?
400.
And how many days do we have altogether? How
4.
many days was the holiday?
4.
4. What's 400 divided by 4?
Equals 100.
There you go. So the question number 10 is actually easier than anything. So easy. So we got to get the 400 total photos divided by 4 days gives us 100 photos per day. So, or an average of 100 photos per day. How many photos did she take during the first day? No, that's the part that we got to use our brain cells. Now it says that on the third day, on the fourth and final day, she took as many photos as in the first 3 days put together. So do we know how many she took in the first day?
No.
Okay, let's get rid of this then. Let's put over here X. So X, it says here, on the fourth final day, she took as many photos as in the first 3 days put together. So X, add 133, add 52. On the fourth day and final day, she took as many as in the first 3 days. So basically, this one here, add the fourth day one, is going to give us what?
400.
400. So what do they both add up to then in that case?
$200.
Is it going to be 200? Well, first of all, let's put this one. What's 133 at 52?
186.
Sorry, 53, sorry. That'll give you
86.
86. Okay. So now it goes here. And the fourth foundation from the first 3 days put together. Okay. So in the last 2 days, supposed to do 200. So on days 2 and 3, she took that many, isn't it? So how much did she take on day 1? What do we do? We do 200. Okay, it says here, if you do 200, so on the first 2 days, so she's taking 400 plus 100 a day. Okay. A second. There's something missing here. A second. Yeah, so basically, these two parts, this part here and this part here must add up to 400 because this bit here is equal to this bit. So they're both equal. So we got 200 on the first one. So we got X add 186. Let's work that out. Okay. Now, who knows how to work out the X from this equation here?
200 minus 186.
Okay, lovely. So opposite adding 186 is minus 186 from both sides. Boom, boom. So X is equal to what's the answer then?
14.
14, lovely. That's better. Done. Question number 12. Iman, your turn. Thank you for that, Talha. Question number 12.
The first 4 patterns in a sequence are shown below. How many squares will there be in the 8th pattern in the sequence?
So first, second, third, fourth. So your first, second, third, and fourth. How many are in the first one?
In the first one, there are 1,
And how many in the second one?
5,
And in the next one?
and in the next one, there's 11,
There's 11. And in the fourth one?
and in the fourth one, there's 19.
So that'll give us our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, lovely. Right. Okay. Right now, We need to work out 5, 6. We need to get all the way down to here. So what's the pattern?
The first one, the second one you add 2. The third one you add 4.
No, you don't add 2. The first pattern is you add 4. Why are you adding 2? We're adding 4. Okay, and then we're adding 6. Give me a second. Right, go on, carry on. So the
The
pattern.
fourth one, in the fourth one, you add 8.
Okay, so what's the pattern then? And what's the next one going to be then?
The next one's gonna be you add 10.
And then the next one,
You add 12.
and then the next one,
You add 14.
the fifth one, and then the sixth one, and then the seventh one, and then the last one going to be, so add 10, add 12, add 14, and the last one's going to be add
16.
Okie dokie. So we got to keep on adding all those numbers until we get that one. So 19. So this number, we got to add to it all of these numbers. So let's do that then. So we have 16, add 14, add 12, add 10 to the 19. So you have 9, that's 10, 19, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2 is 7. And there's our answer, 71. So I want you guys to look at the calculations that we've done and the thing that shocks me as normal. Okay, give me a second. Let me stop the recording.